Medical wellness is a strange term in itself, but I'm using it as an industry term to describe a shift from the focus of fixing that ailment to taking a more holistic review of the entire health of an individual. And I think that's what we look at it, is medical wellness is a shift from cure to prevention in many terms. But I contentiously argue that the dynamics from the wellness industry that's getting into the medical industry are twofold. One, I think it's consciously driven by the desire to stand out in a competitive market. And you see that by the aesthetics in cosmetics and non-surgical cosmetics that are now in spas. And you see that in the things like cryotherapy, these quasi-medical things that now spas are starting to introduce. IV injections are another example. So it's a desire to stand out in a competitive market. And then, of course, there is, and I'll be kind, it's the subconscious desire to improve profit margins, because you might get a higher margin out of sticking somebody in a chair and plugging an IV drip into them and not having to look after them until 20 minutes later and give them a cup of tea. It is a lot more profitable than having somebody in the treatment room for 1 hour massaging somebody. So we'll say there's a subconscious desire to improve the profit margins. I think that the other flip side of the coin of COVID is that although we do have or have had travel restrictions, when they're lifted, the other part of the effect of COVID has shown that we actually need more wellness retreats. We need more wellness services, particularly now in the area of mental wellness. And we need places to go and bond and be back together with each other.